Just okay, cool. Good to go now. So, hi guys. This is Chris from Dora Hacks. Welcome to another Waves Hackathon virtual workshop. It is a great pleasure for Dora Hacks to support Waves for the first time with the hackathon, and we are really looking forward to see some brilliant projects that can emerge through this event. So far, we have received 50 plus submissions already. So if you are devs and want to explore the Wave's vibrant community and ecosystems, you are very welcome to join the hackathon Fedora Hacks platform. And today we are very happy to have special guests from Waves, which is Roman Dolgov as the CTO of Waves Ecosystems. So before we officially kick off the workshop, please keep in mind that if you have any questions as an audience during the workshop, please feel free to ask through our YouTube live stream chat room or Binance Lab chat room. We will ask those questions for you guys in the end of the workshop. So yeah, without further ado, let's welcome the Roman to officially start. So yeah, Roman, your time. Feel free to start whenever.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Roman Dolgov, CTO of Waves Ecosystem, and today I'll guide you through our recently released developer portal. At the time DoorHack started, the developer portal wasn't yet released, so I would love to show you how this can help you during this hackathon and beyond. You can find our developer portal on dev.waves.tech. Let me show you different departments of this portal and explain how to use it. This portal is like one point for entrance in Waves ecosystem. Here you can find all necessary information about different tools and different information about this ecosystem. And let's start like from the first page, which contains absolutely different information. We have here information about such tools like Waves Explorer. It's a tool for observing blockchain. We can open it and I'll describe a little bit more about it. I'm sure that you work with Explorer, and it's a new version of Waves Explorer. Explorer is the main tool in any blockchain because you can find any information which contains in blockchain. So like blocks, which transaction it has. It's a new feature like statuses of transactions, if they occur or failed, for example, if it's involves scripts. You can move by addresses and get all necessary information about these addresses, its transactions, its aliases, assets which it has, and so many data. Yeah. Also, this new version of Explorer contains information about all transactions. In previous version, we had to request these transactions, and now we collect it from blockchain updates extension and give you a chance to work with them. In the future versions, we will have different filters, and it will be possible just to filter out and find any information which has like really granular. Waves Explorer also works not only for mainnet, you can use it for StageNet, for example, and testnet. And here you can use facet for adding two waves on your address and use it in your development cycle. Also, you can connect custom node, especially private Waves node, for example, and where you can make anything what you need. Also, it has information about all mainnet nodes. If you're interested, you can you can find it here in blockchain nodes. You can see in which countries this node's placed, which versions it have, and some more information about like descriptions, network, and node names. So it's shortly about blockchain, blockchain Explorer. You can find different information like addresses, transactions, blocks, tokens, aliases here. And also, I think in the future, like maybe 1 2 months, we'll add search by Waves domains here. So this portal is developing and developing and won't stop. The next tool which you can find here is Waves IDE. It's from which we start our portal. You can click Start Building, for example, and get to a new version of Waves IDE. It's online tool which help you to create decentralized applications based on right language. In new version, we support like multiple projects. You can use multiple projects. You can export and import these projects if you need. Also, we support such things like artifacts. Artifacts, it's like variables which you can use in your dApp, but based on choose network. It will switch automatically. So you can define here variable like I don't know 10. Here you can set 20. Here 30. And when you will switch your account, it will automatically switch artifact from choose network. So how can you use it? For example, you can use different addresses, different assets, depends on network. Maybe mainnet or testnet, and you shouldn't change your code directly all the time, depends on network. You just use another artifact and everything will work automatically. The third main feature of new Waves IDE is a new write compiler. In new version, we implemented new compiler from another team, and I'm sure that it will be just easier to write code because now we will have less errors and mistakes in detecting different issues with code, and now it just has a better quality level. Yeah. The next one, the next thing which we have here is software development toolkits. We have it for several languages, and also we have such pages here. So if you need to get more information, you can open specific page for specific tool or specific department of the site and get just more information than only on the first page. For example, right now we have several SDKs for Java language, Golang, PHP, Python, Rust, JavaScript, and .NET C# is coming. I think we will publish it maybe in 1 or 2 weeks. On this page, you can find full examples, how to use it. Just copy it, paste, and you can start. Easy. And I'll show you some lessons about SDK because it's one of the main feature of this portal, it's lessons. But let me first show you like different parts of our ecosystem tools. The next one is Signer. Signer, it's like collection of providers, and they're really simple for implementing because they have like two main methods: it's sign and broadcast. So why do we need signers? We need them for signing transactions, and we don't want to pass our seed or private key to the resource. In this case, you can just install signer, install provider, included to your resource, to your site, and your user just will use, for example, Keeper extension, a Ledger, MetaMask for sign-in transaction, and broadcasting it without inputting it directly into your site. It's all about safety, about security. Yeah. The next one, I think, will be information about lessons. Lessons in learning part of the site, you can find lessons and docs. Docs, it's documentation of about blockchain, about how to build applications, write language, so on. But here you can find like syntax, for example, of write, different types, different built-in functions. Yeah, so it's generally documentation. But in Waves lessons, you can find the following information. Like first of all, it's information divided by topics. We can choose topic, for example, how to install Node. Yeah. And then you have a collection of lessons. And these lessons, they provide you step-by-step instruction how to work with it, how you can implement it and use it like from scratch if you know nothing about it. So you can just start from the first lesson. From the left, on the left side, you have menu. Here you have switcher to the next lesson. Also here, yeah. And when you go step by step, like one lesson, second lesson, and so on, third lesson, yeah, you got all necessary information, and at the end, you will get your result. Like in this case, you will go to the result, installed Node, and work in mine. And this is not like only technically specific information. I mean that it's really easy lessons, easy for and simple for anyone who would like to go deeper with this infrastructure. So, which lessons we have right now? It's information about waves in general, about blockchain, about nodes. This is a part about SDKs and providers, and examples, how we can use it. For example, asset definition. Yeah, we can find like issuing transaction. Yeah, we have all necessary fields here, and then we have examples with different language, with different SDKs. You can just copy this, download SDK, then copy code and use it. Easy. The next part here is understanding that these lessons, it's not like the finished variant. Educational process is like continuous process, and we will add more and more information here. The next one, which we are preparing right now, it's information about right language. It's right from scratch, right for anyone, even if you never code any line of code. You just can open this lesson, go step by step, and you will be professional at that. That's uh, that's how this portal works. You can find any information about ecosystem here and uh, use it. You can return to it anytime, and also we support several languages here. The most like English, the most popular language by default. I think I'm ready to answer some questions.
Familiar with the Waves ecosystems, they can have a brief understanding about how it works, about where they can find some useful resources and informations. So yeah, I believe this is super helpful. So since I'm not a very technical guy, I will ask some questions that are not technology related. So one questions that really curious about me is that we can see that there were lots of other layer ones blockchain who were not EVM compatible at the beginning, and starting from last year's, many of those published their EVM version, which can probably attract more traffics of dev from devs community to into their ecosystems. So just wondering if there is any roadmap on Waves that maybe in the future publish EVM compatible version for developers. Yeah.
Right now, I don't have such information about roadmap. I mean about EVM in roadmap, but we're thinking about it in our organization, so maybe it will be.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, and another is that what do you think is the biggest the difficulties for new developers to learn the Waves native coding language, and like if they need any help, what is the best way for developers to get support from Waves teams? Like where they can find the teams except uh, all of the information you just showed.
Yeah, okay. You can find on the DevWave Stack portal, you can find Keep in Touch section, where you can find our Discord, Telegram, Twitter, Medium, GitHub, and so on. So I'm sure that in Discord you can get answers on your questions, and about answer on the first part of the question about difficulty. I think that right now we did a lot for simplifying the entrance into right development, and after the new lessons about right, I think it will be easy for, I don't know, anyone, for housewife, for people who are not developers at all, to get into developing smart contracts on Waves. uh, right now we have our online ID, which makes really simple to start to do something, because you shouldn't install anything. yeah, if you are advanced developer, you like to use JetBrains, you can use our new plugin. By the way, on the site, we still have information that it's coming soon. But if you go to plugin.jetbrains.com and write right there, you will find our new plugin, so you can use it. Also, we have a plugin for VS Code. So I think that right now entrance to this part of infrastructure is really simplified. We
Got,
have enough information and we are trying to improve it as we can.
got it. Got it. Very cool. Very cool. So I guess I will ask the very last questions. So, is there any like exciting news or information that Waves are planning right now that you would like to share with devs community?
Uh, not not true that I have a lot of really big news for community right now, because I think that we just published this portal, and I think community has to try to use it, has tried to uh, find here necessary information. And by the way, you can give your feedback about this portal and to our channels like Discord, Telegram, and you can left feedback here. So I think that it's right now it's one of the biggest news from Wave ecosystem part.
Got it. Got it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Very cool. Very cool. So
it's absolutely hot topic. Just released.
got it. Yeah. Very cool. So yeah, I guess that's all the questions for today. Thank you, Roman, again for joining us and provide this workshop to the global devs community. Again, I believe it's super helpful and insightful for people that would love to understand more about the Waves ecosystems. And so like if you are developers in front of the screen, just like Roman introduced, feel free to try developers portal. Feel free to join the Waves social channels and engage with Waves team. I believe they are more than happy to communicate with you guys and hear some feedback from you guys. Yeah, I guess that's it for today. Um, uh, if you haven't followed Dora Hacks or Waves on any social channels like YouTube, like Twitter, Telegram, please feel free to do that. We will have a series of the upcoming events like today's that we are about to host for you guys. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you guys again for joining us today. Hope you guys can all doing great, can keep building and kick off the next best products in the future in the web face space. Yeah. See you guys soon. Bye bye. Thank you very much, Roman.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.